Hair of Hoot's Custom Flies and Guides. Here to just tie some flies. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Um, yeah. God bless America. I'm going to tie the Elk Hair Caddis. It is from the Fly Tying Bible. And it's actually pretty interesting. It's how I used to tie them. But then I'm going to tie two variations. What's up, Kim B? Kim B is another master tire. Just letting y'all know that. Tied some really beautiful, were they blue wing olives? There we go. All right. So we're going to start this on a size 12. I'm going to do a little zoom in too, y'all. Here we go. There we go. And this pattern is going to really piss off my downstairs neighbor because it's going to be loud. Extended body mayfly. My bad, I just forgot about that. I seen the picture and I said, excellent work. Those extended body. How did you extend the body? Were those mayfly tails? Did you just extend it like that? Did you wrap around that? All right, so we got a A-Rex hook and TMC. Both of those hooks are awesome. I prefer A-Rex because they're made by Viking gods. Thor, he makes them. So, and they come from the Netherlands. And when you say, that's where Highlander comes from, you ever watch Highlander, you'll know what I'm talking about. So it's made by gods of Thor and Highlander. Okay, yeah. I dig that, Kim V. That's pretty slick. Do you guys have a blue wing all of that hatch where you're at? So I'm going to start this off with some Simplify. I was tying some one things. I'm going to have to make this real quick for the simple fact that I forgot to charge my phone and I've been sitting here staring at it because I like to space out, What fly tire doesn't? I mean, it's all the lead that we take in from the dyes and stuff like that. So every now and then I'll space out. And then I looked at my phone and it said 36% battery life. And it's like, dude, you got like 45 minutes left. So here we go. So I'm going to try this with 12-aught. Oh yeah, this is what I'm going for. Then I'm going to tie it a different way. Because I like to make this head pop. I like to make it point up more. So, but yeah, it's going to have me just tie it like that right there and then trim it. So I'm going to do it like that so it comes out like that. And then I'm going to do it different to where you can thread your eye better. So let's play. We got the hook. I'm just using orange because it's just what I had right next to me. All right. And this wants some gold wire. So I'm going to use some Simplify light gold 1 mil or 0.1 mil. Which is your extra small in American style. But yeah. Here we go. You don't need very much. There we go. And the thing that really drives me crazy is when I break the stuff when I'm wrapping. And this is going to be like the rib to hold your hackle. So I'm going to catch it right there. I kind of believe it's important where you catch it. You want to catch it by where you're going to put the elk hair. And you're going to have to stack the elk hair. That's why this is one of my favorite flies, because I like stacking elk hair. And deer hair. It drives my neighbors crazy. Alright. Yep. Just double checking. Now we're going to run forward. It says to use dark hare's ear fur. I'm just going to use this Hair's Ear Plus. It's got a little shine to it, a little shimmer. This is by Hairline. And honestly, this is some pretty good stuff. It's got that little shimmer in it. And I don't know about the guard ear or the guard hairs. My bad. Cinco de Mayo. I took 13 shots of mayonnaise made in Japan. It's got a picture of a baby on it. True story. I'll go get it too. It's weird, but straight up Japanese mayonnaise. I'm not knocking it, but I've taken. I'm trying to hit 25 shots of mayo today. I really believe I can do it. I have faith. So we're gonna go ahead and do a touching wrap kind of thing. All the whiskey. Had me a little bourbon for Cinco de Mayo. Had to chase the mayonnaise with bourbon. That's all the cool cats are doing. And to the children, I'm just joking. It's not really good to drink at all. It's kind of hard on your intestines, stuff like that. You'll figure that out when you get older. And you'll be like, dude, I should have listened to Rooster. He's a genius. I'm not just a doctor, but I'm a doctor for those who sit still for it. You know, if you don't make it through the operation, 100% guarantee you get your money right back. That is a promise. No, I'm just playing. I'm not a doctor. Disclaimer. Here we go. Yeah. All right, so we got that. We'll pull all this back. There we go. I got a problem. I love the blues. What's up, Stardusted? How you doing, man? How you doing? All right, so now we're gonna do the hackle. Already pre-picked. This is a whiting hackle that I picked up from Reading's Fly Shop. Same thing with the dubbing. Yeah. And the hooks. You can get the hooks there too. I suggest Arex. Arex or TMC. It's just different measurements. It's kind of weird how Zeus and all the, or not Zeus, but Thor, you know, how they measure hit the thing. So what we're going to do is do 2 wraps right off the bat. Then we're going to spiral wrap like so, all the way back. Oh, that is beautiful. That's looking really good. And I do 2 wraps. That's the thing. If you know it's mine, because there's a lot of people have been copying my jig pigs and stuff like that. And then I get the emails like, oh, this is jig pig sucks. I didn't, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I asked them if they bought it from me. And they go, no. And I was like, well, then I don't know what to tell you. I didn't tie it. You know, you can only get jig pigs from me. Hoot's Custom Flies and Guides, or hootscustomflies.com. And they rock. I'm just weaving it through here. Like so. Then I'm going to catch it. There we go. You just broke a little bit off. I'm going to cut this right here. And then it doesn't say to trim that, okay? The one I'm going to tie after that, I'm going to cut that. What fly? Soft King Clips. It is the Elk Hair Caddis. And I'm getting ready to stack the Elk Hair. And this is how they do it. This is by Fly Tying Bible. I'm just going to use some natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to get some natural. switch out my skizzers. This is skizzers I use for deer hair and elk hair, or just hair in general, and leathers and stuff. Tell you, the best dry fly I can tie, like that I just love tying. My favorite dry fly pattern would be the uh, rubber leg stimulator. I could tie those all day because they always look beautiful when I tie them. I can tie them all the way down to size 18, stuff like that. And I use Elk Hair for size 18. I got a buddy of mine that really likes the smaller size stuff for his drives, which I understand because in Missouri, there's not really like there's hatches, but not like big sized insects. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Where's my brush? There's my brush. Oh, we went upside down. There you go. Make sure everybody's okay. Are we all okay? All right. So I want to brush because you want to brush the underfur out of this. And what I do is just put on my pant leg, dubbing brush by hairline. See all that stuff I'm brushing out? All that underfur, because that messes with your stacking. That underfur tangles up. Just makes it harder, dude. Fly tying, some patterns are just hard enough as it is. Elk hair caddises are my weakness. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't know why. It's simple. Maybe it's too simple. Here we go. I'll put that all in there. Stack it in the deer hair stacker. You can also do it on your knuckle, like so. I don't suggest putting a pad on it because then it takes more stacking, but I have respect for my neighbors. So, all right. So we're going to go a little bit past the bend. I'm going to pinch this. And they just said go for it. So that's what I'm going to do, is just go for it. Oh, it said loose wraps first. Yeah, see? I don't get how they get it to do that, but whatever. Unless they want me to actually, yeah, that doesn't, there we go. And then it just says cut it. But what I'm going to do, since I am going to use this, is I'm going to wrap underneath. I'm going to go through there. I'm going to go through there. And this is just to stabilize it better so it don't spin, and it adds durability, yada yada. There we go. And then right there. And we'll pull this all forward. And then they'll cut it about there. You see? I'm not a real big fan of that because it's covering the hook eye. You know? I mean, I could get in here. I guess and trim that out. I gotta cut every hair. I'm really weird about my craftsmanship. Alright, so that's how that's done. And then we're gonna whip finish on top. Man, it's just not all that sturdy. There we go, I fixed that. Have a good night, Stardust. Be safe, man. Or Stardusted, my bad. 2, 3, 4. Bam. That one's done. I'm going to do some trimming. There we go. This right here. I'll cut it all the way down. Bam. There we go. And there we go. That is how they do it, kind of. I just couldn't do it the other way because then it's pointless. They want you to tie it and cut it like off about right here, and it's hard to thread in the eye, yada yada. So I did it this way. I just couldn't do it, man. I don't like adopting bad habits. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use this one. Alright, now this is how I like to tie them. I'm going to put this bad boy up. Oh, that lays straight. Thank you, Ken B. This is how I tie them now. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing. FW500. This is actually the first time I ever really attempted this. The second time. I attempted it a couple years ago. But yeah. Now down at Bennett Springs and in Missouri and stuff like that, there's this weird hatch. I don't know if it's caddis or anything, but it looks like a black caddis. So here we go with that. All right, where's that copper? Here's the copper. There we go. And then I'm going to take my own mixture of dry fly dubbing and a whole bunch of other dubbings. I'm going to do it in black with brown legs. Some cray-cray. Do they even still say that? My daughters used to say that. Like, Daddy, you're so cray-cray. I'm going to bring it back. Fingers are so dry and torn. There we go. I'm going to keep that torpedo taper going. My finger's so dry, it's breaking the thread. Yeah. There we go. What's up, Flycraft? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I have taken 25 shots of mayonnaise so far, keeping the tradition alive. What? See, I'm like a hip-hopper. Here we go. Drinking that wine, sonny boy. If y'all put in an order within the next 24 hours, I'll send you 2 extra Jig Pigs no cost. Jig Pig XLs. Here we go. Just to show my appreciation, you know. And here's some of the Jig Pig XLs tearing up everywhere. So check it out, check it out. It's my favorite color. Oh, that didn't come out good. Well, here you go. That one right there is the original. These are the favorite colors I like to use. The original, and then here's white. Bam. Here we go. How's that better? I don't know, man. This thing's all messed up. There we go. I fixed it. All right, I'm getting the munchies. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna put a little bit more to this. And we'll just let it sit right there. All right, so we gotta find, there it is, the hackle. A lot of this stuff you can purchase at Reading's Fly Shop. There we go. All right, and then we'll run it back. There we go. And we'll run it forward. Weaving it through. Extra small wire. I'm gonna catch it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got my first scissors, so I'm gonna cut the wire with the first scissors. Don't use your good scissors to do that, it'll dull them up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off right here. There we go. And then check this out. And get me some of this elk hair. I caught this elk myself. Dropped out of a helicopter the day before Cinco de Mayo. I wanted to live a little wild. God bless America. Cinco de Mayo and the Gulf of America. Amen. Wonder if you ever pulled that off. Did it get changed to Gulf of America? Does anybody know? I don't support any politics. I believe in God and live by His laws, and I seem to be doing okay. So far, so good. All right, so I got that all brushed out with the down hair. I'm gonna take it in here. I'm gonna tap it out. Rat tat tatta. There we go. All right, look at that, nice and beautiful. There we go. I'm gonna grab it right here and pull some of this out. Pull some more of it out. Some more. All right. There we go. All right. So how I like to do it is cut this right here, the top, because it'll separate the wing. There we go. I gotta go back a little bit further. There we go. All right. I'm gonna restack this. There we go. Perfect. All right, we want it to go right to the bend. So what we're gonna do is throw a loop. I'm gonna bring this back. Throw a loop around this, bring it down, throw another wrap, and pull. All right. Oh, that kept it right there. Look at that. I'm pulling pretty hard and it's not moving. So what we're going to do is hit it underneath. Then we're going to catch this. And then we're going to catch this. And then we're going to catch this. And then we're going to, oh yeah, I like this better. All right. My phone is warning me it's about to die. Trying to get all this in one cut. There we go. Wow, that came out pretty good. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely fishing this one. I'm going to have to tie me a couple more. Okay, maybe you should trim the deer hair or the elk hair after you cut it. There we go. But that would be a lot easier to put on the good old... Came out perfect, too. On the good old hook right there. So we got that way. And we got this way. Tell me what you like, what you think. I'm going to tie them this way. But yeah, y'all be safe. God bless. Look both ways for you cross the street. I'm hungry. Peace. And my phone's about to die too. There you go. Look at all the stuff I've been working on. Oh, here we go. Got a bunch of cracklebacks I busted out. That's all I do every day, day. Thank you, Kim B, very much. There we go. Y'all be safe. God bless. Top of the line for the tip your line. Who's custom flies? It's not fishing, it's catching. Peace. Yeah, it's 2 fingers. Happy Cinco de Mayo.